Hello and welcome to episode 14. In the last one, 13, we lost Leo. So the aliens finally came and wiped the board. All our fleets are gone and now they are sending more stuff. There's an invasion fleet coming and of course they are also sending some stuff to the moon now, and they are going to probably fly. Yeah, they're flying back from the moon as well here. So everything goes to Aspasia again. And then we have to see where it goes from Aspasia afterwards. However, we are roughly 90 days away from getting our Titans on Mars. So in hindsight, it was a very good idea to get the space works in the ground stations going. We only have one layered defense array here, which is a bit, I would say, cutting it short. But I'm fine with that. We could go into a battle station if we want to. But I think if we can get the Titans out, we don't need the layered defense arrays anymore. So we are down to 71 days now. And I think the fastest transfer time to Mars when the orbits are well aligned is around 40 to 50 days for the aliens. So if they don't start flying towards us right away, now with a big fleet, I think we are going to get the first batch out. So let's see, we do have unrest here. The scientists, however, can go back into advising.
Standing by for orders.
We'll do here.
We'll turn down the heat.
We'll do here.
At your service.
And can we get another province? Yes, we can get another province into the US from
on my way to the
Colombia. So we're going to slowly eat through this. Yeah, more shipyards finishing up on Mars for the refit of the Titans. Meanwhile, I'm pushing here
help them.
for the next drive tech, which is going to be the Z-Punch Fusion 4 and the Zeta Hellion Lantern. I actually decided that I should be able to afford it due to the fact that we do have 1.2 thousand missiles by now. So that's pretty decent. And we do also have a decent income now. So the Titan fleet should be affordable for us. We do have almost 250 mission control. Why are we losing 10%? Maybe there was an event and I didn't pay attention to it. So next is going to be what? No, nothing from. Let's check it from this side. Port Prince, no. Mingo. Okay, Tiago Kalpa. Go. Now ours. Oh, we have now 8 armies here. But 2 of those don't have a navy. Right, we wanted to declare war. Do we really want to right now? Yeah, I think we should. Nothing that stops us here from doing that. Our incomes are pretty well still. So, and if I'm not mistaken, we should get closer to where the Titans are definitely no longer stoppable. So I'm going to declare one war here.
Heading to the capital.
And keep.
Where do you need me?
Keep unrest low. This one is resolved. This one as well. I just want to keep unrest low because when I get above 1, the AI starts doing unrest missions, which I want to avoid. And now we can. Let's fix Madrid here. This one is cleared. They have 14 armies, so the EU is also really well off. They have a really chunky army with 4.8 military skill, but yeah, they are not using it properly, at least in my eyes. But well, it's at least they're doing something with it. Okay, so we are 48 days away. Okay, I'm going to jump forward because we should have reached the point where they cannot intervene anymore. So the Titans will get out. Okay, here we are, and the Titans should be finished any moment now. There we go. And on the surface of Mars, we now have created 25. Yeah, I think every shipyard was busy. I'm going to have to do a lot of micromanagement here, which is the downside of what I'm doing here. But basically, I can now send every ship up into space. I have to 25 times. I have to click this now. Okay, we can. What I want to do now, I can just showcase in like with those here, and now they are there in orbit. I need 5 because I think my shipyard 5, the last naval yard, where are you? The sorting changed. Ah, there. Naval yard 2 and 3 have each 5 shipyards, so I would send them all there now. So onwards to 3 you go. Then we can see how the refit would look like. I already created the ship. That should be fast. Just join up. And the last one. Now we have 5 here. Let's see what the refit would do. So we can refit the Titan phaser to version 2A into the 2B. Everything else would give us exotics if we get rid of the phaser components. But of course we just want to do the same class here. 43 days it would take to do exactly that. Of course we are going to do it. Very perfect. There we go. And the naval yard 3 is therefore full. I'm going to stagger these around to like that I always make 10 at a time. Roughly. Just to, on the other hand, I can stop the refit if need be, if the aliens decide to come to me. Yeah, so I'm going to just lift up everything forward into the shipyards, start refitting. Let's check this one. So the 2A has of course 208, and I have been going light for now. So we now have 3 to 10. And there's 10 propellant tanks. If we add even more, it will just take longer, and I want to rather get back to Earth again. So the 2B class, let's check it out actually. So we will take from the Navy Yard 3 to Leo 1. Under these conditions, 11 weeks. So that's like 2.5 months roughly. That's okay. The biggest problem is we don't have a shipyard left. And also we don't have any kind of emergency station. I know someone commented on one of the videos that I should have made one. And I just remembered that I forgot about it. Because I commented that it's a good idea and I should do it under my circumstances. Yeah. Doesn't matter. So we are going to send ships over there, then we get a supply depot going and so on. Eventually. So this is going to get ugly now. But also fun. Fun. And of course I think we have the next batch of ships under construction on Mars. So yeah. Oh, we are lacking exotics again here. Need 0027? We do have that. Okay, I'm confused. Why these ones can't start, but fine. I have to find exotics somewhere. I mean, I will find exotics somewhere. Shouldn't be the big issue. Is that really... even the UV arcs require 0.2. Yeah, and I don't have that much. So, of course, that's the problem. That's why it's at 0.0027. There has to be an installation of the alien somewhere here, so we have to find it and take it out. That would be a good source of exotics again. The question is just where exactly is it hidden? They transferred China as a whole, so there must be something here. We will find it. We have progressed to April 2020. And the refit of our Titans is almost done. We do have 22 already finished. And the last 3 will finish up here in a few days. And also, on the horizon, we already have the next upgrade with the Zeta Helion Lantern. However, I'm not going to refit the Titans that we have into this design. I just want to check what they will cost compared to the previous ones. I also was able to take out one more alien facility here, but I have decided I'm not going to start a new batch of Titans until I know what the new generation would cost me. So, you have a bit of curiosity here. I'm going to
We'll make things safe.
press unrest here.
I'm here.
I'm going to... The thing is, we currently don't have an alien admin on the map, so I have no idea where the servants are currently doing stuff. We can, of course, go here, and then let's go through the list. Belgium, Congo, Sweden. Yeah, Congo was flipped before, so let's go investigate here. Maybe
Setting a
we
watch.
can find a new facility here when they are preparing to flip. Maybe. Yeah, so the next drive is again significantly stronger. So this one has 600,000 Newton push. In comparison, the drive we currently use has only around 100,000, so it's 6 times better. KPS is higher, but also the energy usage is like 4 times as much, and it also costs now fissiles. However, we do have a decent chunk of fissiles, so maybe making one group of these fissile-based Titans might be an option.
Surveilling target
Ha!
area.
Nice, I was correct. So we can take this one out as well. Get even
Offering
more
counsel.
exotics. So where are we here? 10th of May, 20th of May. All very soon. Ah, I forgot. I wanted to make the agriculture complexes. That happens if you go to sleep after a successful evening and then... Yeah, and also I didn't solve the power requirements. I was super tired yesterday and then said like, okay, I don't want to do this. So yeah, let me just fix the agriculture complex stuff. I completely forgot about it. Okay, the new drive is finished and we can check it out. I already checked one of the ship classes here. We have to still upgrade the Titan flagship here. So this will be the Titan flag version 3. And we're going to add in the new generator. This one is pretty much double the efficiency, I think, from the 1.4 ton. Yeah, it's even more than double. It's just a lot better. And the drive is also a lot better. Of course, we also need a lot more energy and therefore a lot more radiator and so on, but it's still fine. You can see here now that our combat acceleration is now 1.5 Gs and no longer 0.3. So we can actually build the full model here on the surface of Mars if need be. So that's of course awesome. And the costs are high, I have to admit that. Probably most is radiator. Yeah, 185 nobles is radiator. Not sure what else is so expensive. Ah yeah, 183 volatiles for the adamantine armor. Good, so the armor is very expensive. Good, but still, we do have a really good ship here. And the Arc version 3 here, roughly the same stats now. Pretty good as well. We will have to upgrade one of our flagships to this new class. I already deleted most of the 2A classes. We're going to wait for these ones to finish, and then I have to make the decision. Maybe I want to actually rework them on the spot to the version 3. I have to see what the time for that is when they are finishing. But we definitely want to refit one of our flagships to the version 3, so that we have one modern model here around Mars. Now the other ones are the question, do we want to fly to Earth and save it? We do have 200 days until the first assault carrier fleet with the Titan battlecruisers and so on arrives. But this one is not too powerful on its own. However, we might trigger another alien fleet as soon as we arrive. So who knows? But I'm leaning towards we should. But we do have a bit of time left, so we can wait. So it takes us about not even 70 days currently to reach Earth. I'm going to wait it out a bit for another 100 days or something, just to wrap up the next batch of Titans here, which will be finished in 70 days. So that's pretty good timing. And when that is done, we can fly out. I think that's a good plan. And we can rework the old models into the newer classes. We still need a bit more exotics. We can also get these from the assault carriers and so on. It might now already be a moment where I definitely have to think about getting... Sorry, my my voice is a bit crackling today. I'm not sure why. I think it's time to consider the salvage bay. It's heavy, but we maybe want to build 5 of those on a Titan and add them to the fleet. I'm not sure which model I will add. Maybe it's a railgun class, maybe not. Maybe it's a phaser or arc laser class, but I think it's time to consider them as well. Because we will have a few battles on Earth with a lot of loot. And we definitely want exotics, because now that's the big bottleneck again. And then we can build more phaser. Even though they are of course totally overpowered. But yeah, we are onto something. We're going to wait a bit, around 100 days, then fly to Earth, and I think that's going to be the end of this episode, where we're going to have a fight against the assault carrier fleet. Okay, here we are, and in a few days the assault carrier fleet arrives on Earth, and we are going to take it out. Of course, our phaser group here, which is only the high-tech ships, is in position around Earth. Even we have even made a tier 1 shipyard. Currently ongoing with the upgrades here, but we do have a space dock. And now we are going to prevent them from landing here. I was able to refuel already, so everything is perfect. I already had a small match with a very small alien fleet, which of course was not a challenge. So I didn't show it. Yeah, but here we go. Let's go. Auto resolve shows us what we can expect, but we are going to of course do it manually here. So, Great Wall? No, High Wall. Let's go High Wall. 500 kps miles per second is fine. The assault carriers are behind. We are going to focus the Titan, I think. Let's see. Going to go balance posture here. I don't know how many. What do they bring though? Mostly lasers actually. Some missiles though. We do have phasers with long range, so we are going to shoot very soon. The torpedoes of course can fire first, as usual. Go. There we go, that's the fireworks I'm talking about. We do have a lot of point defense, so I'm not really worried about these missiles here at all. Maybe we shouldn't shoot down the Titan all alone. Actually, let's get rid of the target so that the phasers do what they want. There we go. Yeah, they shoot down the flankers first. Nah, they don't need to shoot on the missiles here, so let's take out you. There we go. Yeah, we do have enough point defense, that shouldn't be a problem here. Yeah, that cruiser actually takes quite a lot of punch. So who is dangerous? Yeah, this monitor is dangerous as well. So these die. Oh, I don't want to lose my Titan here. Ouch! Ah, not cool. But in the end, if we lose one ship, that's fine, I guess. Okay. Let's give it to the AI directly here. It's just laser show. We need more armor. Now with the better drive, we can actually slap more armor onto these ships, which I intend to do. There we go. They also started making a few railgun titans, because we can see here that the lasers are extremely busy shooting us and not some projectiles. So railguns would be perfect here to distract them. You don't even need to have the railguns deal damage. It's just about blocking some laser shots from the aliens here. Okay, now let's wait for the battle to finish. There we go. We didn't lose the ship. We took quite some damage, but we got 7.8 exotics and even some metals, some promotions, everything nice. The biggest hurdle now is actually noble metals, because we only have 600 income, and these ships are very expensive. Okay, so we have to equalize fuel once again. And now we can go to the big home station. What? 66 weeks? Really? Okay. One solution for this problem is that we just make a station on spot, because then we are automatically docked. Then we can send out... Yeah, these ones here have to stay. And we just make one space dock here to repair the drive from that one. And then we afterwards we get rid of that station or something. But yeah, with that I'm going to end the episode here. We had our first proper fight with the aliens. We are back around Earth orbit. And now we can develop from here again. So everything... What? There's still one damaged chip in here? Was I blind? Oh yeah, there's one more. So, yeah. So basically that's it for now. And yeah, after a short interlude where we lost Earth orbit, we are back in the saddle, and our ship construction is full speed ahead here on Mars. Everything is building stuff, more stuff coming up at the beginning of the next episode. And then we can think about where we want to go in the belt and what kind of ship or fleet design we actually need. So as we can see here, we took quite some damage from the lasers, so we have to deal with that. If you like and subscribe, and see you in the next episode.